Hey guys, it's Isabel or Princess from Another Galaxy, and today I decided to do since it's the 1st of June, I decided to do a best K-pop songs so far of the year, so like in the first 6 songs that came out in the first 6 months of 2021. Since absolutely no one watches this channel, I can't get any hatred. I mean, I can, but I doubt it. So yeah. I decided to do several categories. So best title track, best B-side track, best solo track. So this is soloists only. Best music video, best digital single, and best overall album of the first 6 months of 2021. Let's go. So first of all, we're going to, so first of all, before I get into it, I'm an indecisive bitch, for lack of a better term, so I couldn't pick just one, so I ended up making kind of like a top 3. However, it's not really like, oh, this is the first best, second best. It's kind of like, to me, they were all amazing, and I genuinely cannot pick which one was better. So it's less of a top 3 and more of a these were the 3 bests. Do with that information what you will. Yeah. So first of all, best title track. So best title track was hard. It was very hard for me, and if anyone ever actually watches this video, I know that you are going to disagree with me, but whatever. So I ended up picking for best title track Don't Call Me by SHINee.
I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
If you don't call me, check this out, y'all. When I had your call, 끝났어 너의 love. 너 원이 나 사랑하면 보내줘. 너 원이 나
Don't Call Me just has an amazing vibe. It's very much different from what we expect. I feel like the usual, like, SHINee doesn't have a usual sound, but they do more typical like upbeat type of sounds. So Don't Call Me was definitely like darker in a way than what we're usually expecting from SHINee. So that was a surprise, but I really love it. The choreography is absolutely amazing, and they killed it, just like they are awesome. So yeah. Then I picked Drunk Dazed by Enhypen. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
아름답고 황홀해 느껴져 내 머린 중독에 빠져 replay play 원하 난널 갈 때까지 가봐 나를 가득하니
They're a rookie group, but Drunk Dazed is just very good. Like, I don't stand them. I think I only know the names of maybe one member. I know they have a guy named Nikki, which I think is the maknae, but I do not know anyone else's names. Sorry. So yeah, but Drunk Dazed is definitely amazing. It's also funny because apparently, according to the engines, I believe that's what they're called, according to Enhypen Stan's engines on my timeline, none of the group are old enough to drink. So that's interesting. That's an interesting choice. But the song slaps. The song's amazing, and they're gonna go far. Like, I believe they were either rookies this year or last year, but wow, yeah. Is this like their second comeback? No, it's just their first comeback. Their second mini album or album, I'm not sure. But like, wow. So yeah, and finally, these ones are a rookie group. This was actually their debut song. I chose Excalibur by Kingdom.
Let's enter now. 시작해 rise 이렇게 fire. 같은 생각을 타고 난 넌 빛나는 Excalibur. Go fly, 움직여 rise.
said, they're a rookie group. They're gonna have their first comeback, I think, next month. And this song came out in February. And I listened to it the day it came out, and I immediately bought the album. The song is just that good. It is so good. I love it. The vibe of it, it makes you feel like you're inside. Like when you're listening to it, it makes you feel like you're inside of those like medieval movies. Excalibur is just absolutely amazing. I recommend it to literally anyone, everyone. Just go listen to it. It's so good. So yeah, are the best title tracks of the first 6 months of 2021 for me. Okay, so now best B-side tracks. So B-side tracks were harder for me, mostly because there's one B-side track that from Kingdom's first album that I love, but after some consideration, I couldn't put 4 in the group, so I ended up picking these 3 instead. Well, I already had picked these 3, so yeah. So these 3, for these 3, the best B-side tracks are, for me, End It from Pure Harmony's first comeback.
Tonight we go. I won't be scared. 이기기 위해 내 파워를 다 쏟아버려. 지금 당장 끝장내. 여기서 다 끝장내. 비웃는 듯도 불가능했던.
The song is just really good. Like the vibe of it, actually the whole album has a very like post-apocalyptic vibe to it. Just kind of their thing so far, it seems, but the song it's just really good. Oh. Song is just really good, and I really dig it, and just the beat of it, I just really love the beat. So yeah. Then I have Dive Into You from NCT Dream.
I will dive into you. I will dive into you. I will dive into you.
Dive Into You is just really good. It's one of those B-side tracks that would have been amazing if would have been even almost as good if they had been the title track. Like, you just know that they would have been just as successful with that song as a title track. Dive Into You is definitely one of those. And lastly, I chose Dear Sputnik by Tomorrow by Together. The album came out yesterday, but I have had Dear Sputnik on a loop ever since I heard the full song. It is amazing. It was actually produced by the maknae of the group, Yunin Kai, and it is so good. Oh, I absolutely lose it every time I listen to that song. Like, seriously, it owns me now. It's so good. It has a very like late 2000s rock vibe, like Avril Lavigne, but also not. I don't really know how to explain it. You just have to listen to it. It's so good. So now we have best solo tracks. Solo tracks were hard because in this one I actually do have one that I think is the number 1, and then the other 2, which I shouldn't because that was against the rules that we established in the beginning, but whatever, it's done. So the 2 are Lilac by EU. EU is the soloist queen. Like, she rocks. She's amazing. She deserves everything. And the song is just really good. It's kind of like that, like, I don't want to say funky. It's not funky. It's kind of like disco-y. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just a really good vibe. And I just really love it. And the lyrics are really beautiful. Speaking of beautiful lyrics, Bambi by Baekhyun.
You're my only Bambi Bambi 너와 떠올리는 밤이 내려와 Bambi Bambi 우릴 더 촉촉하게 적셔이 밤이 새도록 Bambi 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 Bambi.
It's amazing, and we all know that EU and Baekhyun pretty much just fight for the #1 spot, especially when it comes to soloists. So yeah, well, Baekhyun is a member of EXO, but as a soloist, he's also amazing. Like, his voice is out of this world. We all already know that. And this one, like, for me, is the best song. Maybe I'm just biased, but Advice by Taemin.
더 정신하게 상상력 좀 발휘해봐 네가 쳤던 토로소를 부숴대만 이미 나도 아는 wanna face I should don't wanna face 내가 될수록 원하는 엄마가 잘봐 끝을 보길 원한다면 자극해봐 이건 너를 위한 wanna face Let's take my wanna face.
It is beautiful. It is amazing. You can really tell that he was just like allowed to express himself in this song, and it just, especially now that he's enlisting, it just means a lot, the song. And yeah, I just love it. The entire vibe of it, it's truly just amazing. It's got like moments of like classical hits, and then, you know, the usual like dance sounds, but it feels different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just beautiful and amazing, and I love it a lot. So yeah, those are the best solo tracks so far of 2021 for me. Now, best music videos. So music videos for me was hard. I didn't really want to like repeat songs or names that I'd said earlier, but I really didn't have a choice because they're just so good. So I chose, this one's not a repeat, but I chose House Party by Super Junior.
나를 놓고 들의 박수 How we do it 끝났어 너 이제 극복 아직 끝이 아닌데 인내심만 또 한계가 다다라 터질 것만 같아 모두 We getting crazy now 이걸 놓지 마 새롭게 만든 룰에 맞게 서로를 지키는 멋진 멜로디 This is my house party 꽉 잡아서 마지막 한 살까지 일어날 때 맞춰 House party Hands up beyond the wall 닿지 않아도 모두 연결되는 세계 House party 다 모여 party 가자 콘서트 마스크 안 써 Hey 어림없는 말 자유롭던 날의 대가를 비싸게 치르는 건지도 몰라 우린 지킬 건 지켜 모두 함께란 것 이겨낼 수 있다 믿음 Oh my God 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 Oh my God 들어 박혀버려 넘어간 찌빠가 위험했어 오늘 내가 노린 소소한 일탈 걷잡을 수 없이 커진 나의 욕망
새로운 남자 이미
그만큼 거리를 둬
겁나 빠른 속도로서
전례를 찾지 못해 자 그럼에도 우리는 또 이기는 방법을 찾아내도 자기만 살자고 손길을 뿌리치 너 모두 가라 완잡을 두 손이 이제는 절대 내려 스크스크 This my house party 꽉 잡아서 마지막 한 사람까지 일어날 때 맞춰 House party Hands up beyond the world 닿지 않아도 모두 연결되는 세계 House party 더 그쳐 in your
like the song itself is pretty cool. It's got like that, you know, party song vibe and sound to it, but the music video itself is what I love. It just looks fun, so I really liked that. And then I have this is a repeat, the exact same song and everything. It's Excalibur by Kingdom. Like the music video itself is really good. It like, remember I said it felt like in a fantasy movie? Yeah, that's also the entire music video is just like fantasy, and it is so good. I love it so much. The entire visuals of it are so good. So yeah, definitely Excalibur. And then I put, God, I have to read it. I can never say this name right. 0 times 1 equals love song, I Know I Love You. Okay. This is by Tomorrow by Together.
갈 거야 어울리지 않아 자리 따윈 천국엔 없어 못해 love you 고마운 영원히 살이 돋아 준들기가 녹아가 새로운 세계 속에 찾은 내 노래는 온기 내 모두를 걷어가 간 이제 Say you love me, 세계의 끝까지 All or nothing, I want all love you Say you love me, 세계의 끝까지 All or nothing, I give all of you. 난 맞았던 성이 lovesick 길이 없었어.
The song again came out yesterday, and the song itself is absolutely amazing and I love it. But like the music video of it, Yoonjun's scenes are very amazing and feels inducing, first of all. And just like the scenes of the boys just being friends and the whole like backstory of it, like interpreting that music video gave me so many fun moments because I really love like interpreting movies and stuff like that. So it was definitely fun. I loved it. And yeah, the music video itself is just really good. So I definitely recommend you guys checking it out. If, you know, anyone's actually watching this video, check it out. Okay, so now I have best digital singles of 2021. So I have Butter by BTS.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking it. A side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap.
Butter is just amazing. I love Butter so much. It is so good. You can tell that the boys themselves really love the song, and it's just a fun song, and I honestly can't wait for the actual album this year because I just know it's going to be filled with absolute killers of killer songs, whatever. It's going to be amazing. Then I have What Type of X by Jessie.
I'm a different type of beast. I'm a different type of beast. I'm a different type of beast, but it's so good. Huh? Do you really wanna? 내가 어떤 년인 것 같아. Yeah.
I love Jessie. Her music is just really, it's kind of like her, you know, loud and just makes you really excited. And What Type of X is definitely like that. I also really love like the dance. I can't do it because I can't dance. I'm a terrible dancer, but it's really good and it's really fun. And finally, I have We Do by Super M.
Let's all run about side to side. Now we're having fun. Hey, this is how we do. Feel that? How we do. Can you feel it for that? This is how we do. Feel that? How we do. Feel that? This is how we do. Feel that? How we do. Feel that? Hey.
It was the last Super M song we're gonna have for a while now, since Taemin and Baekhyun are in the military right now, and Kai is probably going to have to go soon as well, and you know, without them it's basically just NCT. Hell, just with Kai it's basically just NCT featuring Kai from EXO. But you know, the song itself is really fun. It's kind of like those funky disco vibes that are really popular this year. So yeah, I really like We Do. And the music video itself is pretty good. They all look to be having fun. And like the visuals of it. I love like Taemin's hair. Like I know at first I wasn't convinced by that hair from Taemin, but by the end of it I missed it. It looked really good. I liked it. So yeah, those are best digital singles. Finally, we have the best overall albums. So these are the albums that overall I just really love. So they are Hot Sauce by NCT Dream. is just amazing. I love it a lot. The songs are so good and they're just fun. And then it is the Chaos chapter Freeze by Tomorrow by Together.
날 부르는 voices I'm in chaos now 이름에 이끌려 혼란 속나 얼어붙은 내 입술 혀끝에 맴돌아 불러봐도 그 이름 차가운 이때만 낯선 이름에게 든
Again, it came out yesterday, but it's such a good album. I've been listening to all of the songs and I love them so much. And finally, I think this is like the third time I've included them, so that's probably cheating, but whatever, it's my video. History of Kingdom Part 1, Arthur.
밤 공기가 스치면 갑자기 눈물이 맺혀 네가 생각나 자꾸 생각나 밤 공기가 스치면 시간을 돌리고 싶은데 너의 향기가 나를 태워가 오늘도 괴로워.
Now, this is the only mini album on the list, but it is so good. It's again by Kingdom and it's their debut album, but it is so good. The songs are all beautiful and they all have that very like mystical fantasy medieval vibe that I definitely recommend you guys checking it out. It is so good. So that was my best songs, K-pop songs of the first trimester. It's not trimester, first semester. I'm sorry. Of the first part of 2021. This was fun. I liked talking about my tastes, so maybe I'll do it again at the end of the year. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and please, if you want to consider subbing, let me know if you guys liked it or not in the comments, or just liking the video itself. So yeah, bye.